We're here in Seattle. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Seattle Mariners. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shaw. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
One down. Taylor King up next for the Mariners.
Let's go, King.
King, a former MVP, 24 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the catcher.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. The 1-2. In the dirt. And the 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
King off of first with two away. Goes down looking. Mariners leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Man at first, one away.
For the Mariners, the right fielder, Taylor King.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
On the line, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Cal Raleigh, the next to hit.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The Tigers leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air out to center. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
King.
That's a ball. Hey! Two down, nobody on. And that one wrapped foul. Two now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Let's go, Taylor.
2-2 on the way. On the ground, McGonigal. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Nobody left for Seattle. Score holds. It's 3-1. King with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
King steps in. He's facing the kind of pitcher that makes hitters second guess themselves before they even step in the box.
Yeah, you got to be committed with every swing. The margin for error against a pitcher like this is razor thin. Well, this is a great matchup that you just don't get to see very often. The reigning Cy Young Award winner against the reigning MVP. All eyes are on this battle right here.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Gilbert, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Swing and a ball popped up. Stop. And there's 2 down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
The right fielder, Taylor. King.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. Out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-2.
A fastball might be the most satisfying pitch to hit a home run, and he did it with the pitch outside the zone. Impressive. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Back at T-Mobile Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, Taylor King. This one popped up. Torkelson settles underneath it. One away.
Up next for the Mariners.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. King stepping in now. If he goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
Yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now, Boog. This place would erupt.
That's outside, and that's ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 1 out. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 6-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. What a timely home run that is. Now they're in the driver's seat, and you can't overstate the impact he's had on this game.
King really stood out in this one, cracked a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Taylor King, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Taylor King up next for the Mariners. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. In the dirt, no advance, good job behind the dish. Man at second, and that one clips the corner. The 1-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The 1-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning.
That is first. The catcher.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot.
Number 44,
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
First and second, one out. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Mariners. 2 on, 1 out. In the dirt. The 1-1. This one in the air, right field. And there are 2 down. First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Josh Naylor. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball. Play made, that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
up next for the Mariners.
King went off for 2 homers in his last game.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Ripped to short. Fires over to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Mariners, the catcher, Cal.
King digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
Oh, that's too high.
Just missed. Sliced hard but foul. That one outside, and it's 3-2. In the air, right field. Carpenter has a beat on it, and there's 1 away.
catcher.
King with a fair showing in this win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Taylor King getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now the right fielder, Taylor King. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. King, an all-star a season ago, 24 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. Left field. Anthony makes the grab on the run.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 44, Julio.
So two down, and now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Payoff pitch. Chapman out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Mariners leave one. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. That's in there. That's strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Hard liner. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fourth.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Man at second. High fly ball out to left field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mariners, The center fielder, number 44, Julio.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Man on second, 2 down. Got him looking. Third out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We played 4. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Mariners nothing. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
Flips the corner. 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Durant settles under this one. Out number 2.
Up next for the Mariners, the catcher, Cal.
So 2 down. Taylor King up next for the Mariners.
Taylor King.
These two offenses could put up runs in a hurry. The 1-0.
Inside.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Abreu gets under it. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Nobody left for Seattle, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the right fielder, Taylor King.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
0-1 down. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it. 2 away down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
King did well in the losing effort.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
And now Taylor King.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down. If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top level guy like this.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. Out of here. Home run number 45 on the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Bases loaded, one away.
The right fielder, Taylor King. Let's go, King.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Just off the inside edge.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. All loaded up, bottom half of inning number 2. What a stop. He fires to the plate. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Two on, two outs.
For the Mariners, the right fielder, Taylor.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. And another ball. Cal Raleigh on deck for the M's. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. To kick the 3-2. There's a line drive to left field. And that is the third out of the inning. Mariners leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Taylor King. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early. When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. There goes the runner. Ball misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Man at second. This one in the air, center field. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Up next for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 44.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. 0-1. Swing, and he popped it up. Meyer settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Dominic.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball left side. Chapman over to first in time. And the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. They're up 2-0. King really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Next to hit, Taylor King.
Right fielder, Taylor. Let's go, Taylor. King. Let's go, King.
King launched a homer in his most recent game. The lefty, the 1-0. Red Sox already leading. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Up next for the Mariners, the right fielder.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
King, the former Rookie of the Year, batting second in today's lineup. He's a former American League MVP. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. Nimmo, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Not in time. He scores. They're on the board, 4-1. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Loud. And that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. On to inning number 4. The Red Sox 4 and the Mariners 1. It's the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Runner at second, nobody out.
The right fielder, Taylor.
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
In there at the knees for a strike. King with a homer in his last game. Man at second. Foul ball there.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can.
Hard hit, base hit. Nimmo around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. The Bo Sox holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And now the 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. King leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Missed with a changeup. They're now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
This one in the air, center field. Durant under it. 2 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Romy Gonzalez now at the plate. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Well struck left field. That's got a chance. Gone. A 2-run homer, and we have a tie ball game. It's 4-4.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
King stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Slider clips the zone. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The 1-1. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 6-5.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
King had a great showing in the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the New York Mets.
And now, please welcome
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. One down. Taylor King up next for the Mariners.
King.
King matched a homer in his last game. And the 0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Up next is Seattle.
King, a former Rookie of the Year, 24 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
No.
Up and in, and that's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Hey.
Line drive, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Here's a 1-2. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. And the runner holds. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Soto gets it back in quickly. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Two on, 2 outs, and that'll load the bases.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
In now is the Mariners DH, Dominic Canzone. Payoff pitch. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
King stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
That's in there. Strike 1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Two on, 2 outs. This one in the air right field. Bench on his way over. Makes the catch. Inning over. Mariners lead a couple. They lead it 1-0. No outs. Runner at first. And now the right fielder, Taylor King. 1 for 3. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Well, these Mariners finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Yep.
The 1-1.
No, that's the ball.
Nimmo aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Freeman. They get 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Taylor King up next for the Mariners.
Taylor King.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
Liner caught at second. That's what they call a temporary pause in production. He's been automatic. King extended the hitting streak in this one. Just one hit in 5 at-bats.
He's going to be a driver for their offense and change losses like this one to wins. He needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
One down. Taylor King now at the plate.
King.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
On the ground, out to short. Lindor on to first. 2 down.
Batting first, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
On to extra innings. Taylor King steps in. League leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
Plate discipline and raw power. Tough to teach that combo.
No doubt about it. OPS tells the story perfectly. He's their offensive engine.
The 0-1. This one in the air right field. And it's just foul. The M's would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
King stepping in now. This offense has been quiet. A big swing could change everything.
Yeah, and somebody's got to crack it open, Move. Just need to flip the momentum. Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. On target. He got him. Nice play.
Just love watching this guy do everything. Swing the bat and make great defensive plays just like that. Remember, he won the Platinum Glove in 2016. You know this guy's the real deal defensively.
One down. Next to hit, Taylor King. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Hard hit right side. Clifford takes it himself, and they got him.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
King digs in. Huge spot. Go ahead, run on base, and this crowd knows it.
Yeah, he's got the lumber to make something happen right here. Doesn't need to do too much. Just find some green grass.
In there for strike one. Man at second. Out to short. In plenty of time to first. And that is that. On to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Taylor King up next for the Mariners. Right through there for a strike. The Mariners looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. Man at second.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Taylor King.
Man, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Up next for Seattle.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Top six, and stepping in for the Mariners, Taylor King.
Well, these Mariners looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Rodriguez with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Man at second. In the dirt. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Safe. It's 5-1.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So 2 down. Taylor King, the next to hit. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Runner takes off. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Rodriguez out of the play. And that's the 3rd out. Mariners leave 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. King did well despite the loss. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Well, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
Hello and welcome to Sutter Health Park in Sacramento. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Athletics.
And now,
First pitch coming your way next. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Taylor King. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. Harrison with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The M's could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
Just missed. And there's the automatic. That's a strike. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. This one's got a chance. And gone! All muscle to center field. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Man at first, one away.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Bangs off the wall. The relay, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Taylor King. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. This one in the air, right field. Butler on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the M's 5 and the Athletics 4. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Taylor King. There's a strike. And the 0-1. And that one hammered. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 10-4.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just...
King had a sensational showing in the win. 2 homers on the day.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Taylor King. Fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. Taylor King up next for the Mariners. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. King went deep twice in his last game. And the 1-0.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
1-1 now. Ripped to short. Fires in time.
At third, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Man at first, one away.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
Yo, one. High fly ball, right field. Butler coming on. And there's 2 away.
Up next is the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Up next is the right fielder, Taylor
King launched a pair of homers in his last game. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Out towards right center field. Butler moving under this one. And there are 2 outs.
Up next is the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Now here is Taylor King. 0 for 3 in this one. King went off for 2 homers in his last game. Nimmo stands at first with 1 out. In the air, right field. Butler on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next is the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Taylor King up next for the Mariners. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. That's in for a strike. Out to short. Over to Torres. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. 7th inning stretch time. It's the M's 9 and the A's nothing. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. So a man at first. Now a chance for Taylor King.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Gets under and pops it up. Kurtz. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. King had a game to forget.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
One down. Now it's the right fielder, Taylor King.
King.
And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream.
This one in the air. Torres. 2 away.
That is cool. The center fielder, Julio.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that'll do it. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. You're dialed into the show.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder,
King needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. And they add on. It's 4-1.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out?
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
King stepping in now. You look at the career splits, and it's just batting practice for him, Singy.
Yeah, this pitcher's ERA has a little dent in it thanks to this guy. Total domination.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The 0-1. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. Home run number 50 on the year. And they cut into the deficit.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Mariners, Taylor King.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Out towards right center field. Grisham should have this one. And there's one away.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Taylor King, the next to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Clips the corner, and that is strike one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. Makes the grab on the run. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job.
King may not be stoppable this season as he hit home run number 50 in this game.
Yeah, and Boog, 50 homers is still a remarkable feat, even if it's more common than it used to be. You know, fewer than 40 players all time even have one season where they went deep 50 times. So hats off to him for pounding this many home runs.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle, only 4 will advance. In the first round, the contestants will have 3 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. The semifinal and championship rounds last just 2 minutes. If a contestant hits a home run over 425 feet during bonus time, they will earn Now that the rules are clear, it's time for the Home Run Derby. Now batting, number 84, Taylor King. Let's see what he can do. Just 1 minute remaining. Now batting, number 17, Shohei. And now, the challenger in this championship round, representing the Boston Red Sox, number 28, Kyle Stowers. 30 seconds left. Ladies and gentlemen, your home run derby champion, Kyle Stowers.
Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these all-star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming your way next. So up next, Taylor King. Close, but called the ball. And that's ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here's Riley Green. One down, runner at first. Taylor King now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Out towards right center field. And he makes the catch. 2 down. First and second, 1 out. King digs in now. 1 for 2. King launched a pair of homers in his last game. In the dirt. Two on, 1 out. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Here comes Lau. 1 run is in. Correa on his horse and coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's a 3-run game, 6-3.
Making some noise here. 2 RBIs on that swing, and they're right back in it. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
1 out, runner at second. Riley Green will hit next. Man at second. In the dirt, blocked. And a 1-2. On the ground, Riley sends it to first, and there's 2 away. So runner at second, 2 down. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. Man on second, 2 down. In the air to left center. Kwan gets under it. And that is that. 5 innings complete. The NL leads this one 6-3. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Brooks Baldwin. Looking to start something with 1 gone.
Well, I'm a little biased towards the American League, having spent my entire career on that side of things. But you got to tip your cap to the National League All-Stars today. They came out knowing that they had a tough opponent on the other side. They gave the fans a nice show, but they go back into the clubhouse with the W.